Hello and welcome to my channel, Green Line Goddess Tarot. I was just thinking, oh, the sun's moving into Scorpio. And what came out? The sun. So this is the reading for the 24th of October. Expect the sun moving into Scorpio is going to be a big player because we have the sun conjunct Mercury and we are moving towards the big eclipse at the end of the week. So let's see what's coming in for the 24th. The Fool. Okay. Ready to kind of start something new or reset something, might be something that you really value or something that is like for your longer term future that's coming through. We've got the Three of Wands. You might be looking further afield. You're kind of looking outside your normal parameters for this. And the Five of Swords, there could still be a little bit of conflict around though. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles. It's kind of this energy of the Fool wants to just reset, step into freedom. And the Nine of Pentacles is wanting independence and freedom and autonomy as well. But it's very much a sense that the Nine of Pentacles there's this refinement that comes in with the Nine of Pentacles. So, yeah, it's an interesting energy. There's a lot to do with career and work and money here around new directions that are wanting to come through that potentially could bring you more of what you need from that situation. You're potentially looking further, whether this is possible or not at this moment. There's this very kind of new energy that might be coming into your consciousness because the Fool is like that initial unconscious kind of energy, but the sun is shining a light next to it, showing you something very clear that it wants you to become conscious of. So it's very interesting. And then this sense of I need to kind of look further or look out beyond, like this young emperor in the Three of Wands, looking out and seeing what's coming towards them, what's coming in, but what is out there and what's coming back to you. And so it's this sense that there might be some things or people returning to your life or energies coming back in, and you're like, are they going to be welcome or not? Because it's next to the Five of Swords. And so it may also be that there's a bit of conflict around with this. There may be an old issue when it comes to it's coming up with an old grudge or a conflict that hasn't necessarily been resolved. Perhaps that person's coming back into your orbit, or perhaps that memory of that is coming back in some way. But there's this opportunity here to kind of reset it. And to be free of it. So it's kind of an interesting energy. I feel like this is very much like things are potentially going to get intense, interesting, weird, all of the above this week, moving into this kind of culmination point of the eclipse, which is going to be everything kind of coming to a bit of a head. It could be just this really major kind of point. But this is where just be aware of what is coming up for you, that's coming back, that the sun wants you to consciously be aware of here. Because like I said, this Nine of Pentacles wants to be free and do things on its own terms. So it doesn't necessarily want this old conflict or past energy that something you're feeling conflicted about to be holding you back or to have any ties connected to you anymore. So why is it coming back? Well, that's something that I think is part of the journey that we're looking at here, part of the journey, because there's something about you being changed, like realizing you're a different person now, and perhaps there's more of a sense of self-worth and self-value, because I don't feel like this is all about wanting to bring the value back to you. I value myself too much to have that old conflict come back, or that thing come back to me with conflict. I kind of don't need that in my life right now. And so it feels a little bit like that. Like, no, I've moved on. I'm into a better place. There's an opportunity to consciously move into a better place, and I don't need that. So, yeah, it's just interesting just to observe what's coming up and towards you. But it almost feels like just this energy of I don't need that anymore. I don't need that in my life. And I feel like I'm creating good stuff around me. I want to create good stuff around me. And so I don't need that. So that's what's coming up for the 24th. So yes, interesting energy And this could be the week. At the moment, it feels like there's energy around of profound revelations and shifts. So this definitely could be another one of them. So let's see where the journey takes us moving further into the week. I'm looking forward to it. So thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and take care.